It is time for your health check, and it's a big day for Texas. Starting today, it's up to you whether or not to wear a mask in certain places, and it's up to business owners whether or not they'll require you to wear one in their shops, gyms, or restaurants, all while we're still fighting a deadly virus and its variants. Shannon Williams operates 6 dry bar locations in North Texas.
We have 6 in DFW, so we have Highland Park, North Park, Plano, Grapevine, Fort Worth, and Uptown.
All ordered by the state to close temporarily last March, reopening months later with a very different set of guidelines.
To take temperatures, sanitize, make sure people were 6 feet apart, everyone had to wear a mask.
Starting Wednesday, Texas won't require them to do all of that anymore. But Shannon says after many tough conversations, they've decided to continue requiring masks and distancing protocols.
I have 2 sets of people to protect, right? I have our stylists and our customers. And for us, it's a little bit different than other businesses because we physically touch people and we are shampooing over their face. So we have to be careful.
A lot of gyms and fitness studios across North Texas choosing to keep current mask requirements in place as well. Not necessarily that you have to work out in a mask, but still requiring you to wear them until you get to your designated spot in class.
So there's a lot of things that I think we still have in our power to do to protect ourselves, even though the mandate may be lifted.
Anne-Marie Pettis is president of the Association for Professionals in Infection Control and Epidemiology. Her organization says it's too soon for states like Wyoming, Iowa, and Mississippi to relax measures with virus variants still spreading.
We are concerned that this might be a premature move.
Especially in Texas, a state with one of the largest populations, but lowest vaccination rates.
If you haven't been vaccinated, if you haven't had disease previously, you are susceptible to getting infected. And so you want to make sure that you're minimizing your exposures to other people. So maintaining a distance, not being in large crowds, wearing your mask is all important.
So let's talk about these 3 variants. The first one, P1 out of Brazil, is the most rare. Less than a dozen cases right now in about 5 states, according to the CDC. Now, the second variant, B1351, this one's out of South Africa. It's a little more widespread, a few dozen cases in about 16 states. And this one is proving to be very good at evading defenses. So let's say you've had COVID, you've got those antibodies, you could still be reinfected if you're exposed. So this is one to watch as studies continue. And finally, B117, that UK variant, or the one that came out of the UK, is the most common. About 25% of all coronavirus cases in the US are this kind at this point. And that number is doubling every 9 or 10 days. So far, studies show current vaccines are working well against this one. So here's the deal. As you go out, as these variants circulate, a mask really may be a good thing to keep around. With your health check, I'm Sonia Azad.